Los Angeles, believe it or not, is still one of the most desirable cities in the world. But between July 2024 and July 2025, almost 54,000 people packed up and left LA. A lot of them aren't leaving Southern California. They still want the sunshine, the beaches, the lifestyle. They just want to feel calmer, safer, and more spacious. And that's where Conejo Valley comes in. So in this video, we're going to break down exactly why people are leaving LA for Conejo Valley and whether that move actually makes sense for you. So we'll look at things like safety, schools, space, home values, lifestyle, and more. So if you're new here, my name is Mathias with Mathias Real Estate Group. We're a brokerage and property management firm based in Ventura County, California. And if you enjoy content that helps you make smarter real estate decisions, then you've definitely come to the right place. And so if this is of interest to you, please hit like and subscribe. By doing that, you're tremendously helping a local business. A lot of conversations we have with LA sellers sound similar. So they're noticing crime feeling closer to home or where their kids hang out, and they're just so exhausted by the traffic. They're often spending an hour each way to and from work. So if you're feeling that push out of LA, let's talk about what's actually pulling people into Conejo Valley. One of the biggest reasons why people move to the Conejo Valley area is safety. So people want to feel comfortable letting their kids ride bikes or walk their dog after dinner without that constant background worry. So for example, Thousand Oaks, a city in Conejo Valley, consistently, it ranks as one of the safest cities in America. Crime rates are dramatically lower than the California and national averages, with overall crime roughly 47 to 50% lower than the national average. Is it crime-free? No city is, but compared to many parts of LA, the day-to-day anxiety is just noticeably lower for a lot of families I talk to who have made the move. The Conejo Valley Unified School District ranks roughly 45th out of 466 California districts. Super strong academics, a wide range of AP and honors options, and schools that consistently outperform state averages. So you still get a mix of public, private, and charter options, but for many families, the public schools alone are a big part of why Conejo Valley is on the radar. As of mid-2026, the median home price in Conejo Valley sits roughly between $1 million and $1.2 million range. So depending on the exact pocket and the month you're looking at, that could vary. So that might not sound dramatically cheaper than many LA neighborhoods, but the real difference is what you actually get for that price. In many parts of LA, 1.1 million might get you a smaller lot, street parking, and neighbors practically on top of you. Whereas in Conejo Valley, that same budget often translates into a larger single-family home with an attached garage, a usable backyard, more privacy, and in some cases, hill or canyon views with really easy access to hiking trails. For current Conejo Valley owners, that steady demand from LA families is a big reason why well-prepared, well-marketed homes here are still attracting really strong interest, even in a higher rate environment. Conejo Valley sits in a really unique spot in Southern California. You're roughly 35 to 45 miles from downtown LA, and then about 20 to 30 minutes from Malibu and the coast. And so you're surrounded by open space, canyons, and miles of hiking and biking trails. So day to day, that means that you can finish school drop-off or your first Zoom call, hit a local trail, and still be home in time for afternoon activities without fighting the kind of traffic many people deal with in the heart of LA. Life here tends to run at a calmer speed, so errands are usually 5 to 10 minutes away. Parking is straightforward, and traffic inside the valley is relatively light compared to major LA corridors. Nights out look a little bit different in Conejo Valley compared to LA. So instead of late night club hopping, it's more dinner, a glass of wine, maybe a concert at a local venue, and home at a reasonable hour. And when you want that big city energy, you still have access to LA. Even Santa Monica is close by, Santa Barbara for a day or a weekend. Santa Barbara is about like an hour away. So it isn't a nightlife capital, and some people do find it a little sleepy compared to LA. Restaurants and bars tend to close earlier, and you'll see a lot of community and family-oriented events. But for many people, that trade-off of more nature and quieter streets while staying close to the city is exactly what makes the Conejo Valley lifestyle so appealing. So Conejo Valley, it attracts a wide range of people, working professionals, families with kids in school, and many longtime residents who choose to stay here into retirement, largely because of its mix of safety, schools, and lifestyle amenities. You really see everything from remote and hybrid workers who want more space and a home office, all the way to people who simply just want quieter streets, strong local services, and easier access to outdoor activities. So instead of asking, is Conejo Valley for me? A better question might be, do you value a calmer, day-to-day routine, quicker errands, and being close to trails, parks, and open space? Or do you prefer being in the middle of big city nightlife, dense, walkable neighborhoods, and having major venues 5 minutes away? Neither is the right or wrong option. It's just really about what matches your lifestyle and the season of life that you might be in. If you want to talk through your specific situation, you can click the link in the description to contact our team directly, and we'll help you figure out whether this move actually makes sense for you.